employees, all of our first responders, that keep them out of harm's way and that you guard them when they are in it. That's supposed to be with us as elected officials, and we do this job responsibly and appropriately. We thank you for this good form of government that you give us, that we can come together in a manner such as this that we have in these opportunities in this country to do so. And we ask you please be with all of the troops that make that possible, and please bring them home safely and give peace to their families. Please be with the families of all who suffer or are going through loss at this time. Be with our country as these are certainly trying times, and just give your peace and tranquility to all of us, all according to your will. Bless, keep the work of our hands and the meditation of our hearts, Father. Thank you most of all for your Son. It's in His name we pray. Amen. Join me in the pledge of allegiance to the United States flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And to the Texas flag.
On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Let the record show our attorney is present at 7:02 p.m. I think that means we don't get billed for the first hour. Okay, so thank you everybody that's here tonight. Our next item is going to be public testimony. Citizens are invited to speak on any topic or agenda item before and during the meeting by raising your hand to be recognized. However, unless the item is specifically listed on this agenda, the City Council is required under the Texas Open Meetings Act to limit its response with a statement of specific factual information reciting the city's existing policy on that issue or directing the person making the inquiry to visit with city staff about the issue, and no council deliberation is permitted for topics not specifically listed on this agenda. Do we have any citizens that would like to speak in public testimony? Okay. We will now move on to the reading of proclamations and special presentations by the mayor. We have January 2020 is School Board Appreciation Month. Marvin, do you have that? I don't mind reading. Okay. Whereas the mission of the public schools is to meet the diverse educational needs of all children and to empower them to become competent, productive contributors to a democratic society and an ever-changing world, and whereas CISD school board members are committed to believe that all children can be successful learners and that education is tailored to the individual needs of the child, and whereas CISD board members work closely with parents, educational professionals, and community members to create the educational vision we want for our students, and whereas CISD board members are responsible for providing a solid foundation for our school system and have appropriated the means to renovate school facilities with the most innovative instructional tools available, and whereas CISD board members were instrumental in providing technology advancements that provide students with the resources to further their education not only for today, but that will also meet future technology demands, and whereas CISD board members are strong advocates for public education and are responsible for communicating the needs of the school district to the public and the public's expectations to the district. Now, therefore, let it be proclaimed that we, Mayor Herman D. Earwood, and the River Oaks City Council, do hereby declare our appreciation to the Castleberry Independent School Board members and proclaim the month of January 2020 as School Board Appreciation Month. Proclaim this 13th day of January 2020. Now move on to the consent agenda. All items under this section are recommended for approval from the consent agenda. These items are of a routine nature and require only brief deliberation by council. Council reserves the right to remove any item on the consent agenda for further deliberation. Consent items are A, approved minutes of December 10th, 2019, regular council meeting. B, approved minutes of December 17th, 2019, special council meeting. C, approved minutes for January 7th, 2020, town hall meeting. D, ratify bills payable for period ending December 24th, 2019. And E, approved bills payable for the period ending January 14th, 2020.
John, I'd like to remove C. Talk to Gordon one second.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll make a motion to approve all the agenda.
We have a motion to remove item C, but to approve items A, B, D, and E on consent.
Second.
A second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does carry. So, yeah, you're right.
Oh.
We got ahead of ourselves, so, we cut it short right there. We still got it.
That's still on the consent.
So can we just reopen?
Still on the consent.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna reopen,
Okay.
we'll reopen the consent, and I'll just read off F through J, and then if the motion and the second still carry, then that still qualifies. So, consent agenda items F, resolution 998-2019, authorizing EDC expenditures for the 2019-2020 fiscal year budget as qualified for projects more than $10,000 for the purchase of real property at 1512 Shinna Boulevard, first reading. Approved resolution, G, approved resolution number 1002-2020, authorizing EDC expenditures from the 1920 fiscal year budget as qualified for projects more than $10,000 involving real property at 920 Roberts Cutoff, pursuant to Chapter 505 Type B corporations that promotes business and commercial development within the city, first reading. H, ratify action taken by the EDC at the January 13th, 2020 regular meeting adopting EDC Resolution 2020-01, directing publication of notice of a 4B land acquisition project in public hearing. I, approve reimbursement from Economic Development Corporation funds to Howe & Sons in earnest money and option fee paid to seller for the purchase of real property at 1512 Shinna Boulevard. And J, approve agreement with Elton Dan Gasser LLC for Elton John tribute performance on Saturday, February 28, 2020 at the River Oaks Event Center.
Can we remove Elton John for one comment from me?
Absolutely. So,
C and J.
so right now, what I think I've heard is we'll request them to remove C and J. Do we still have a motion
Yes.
to approve?
Motion to approve, let's go second.
All others, we still have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion does carry. So now we'll move to item 7, which will be first the item C from the consent, approved minutes for January 7th town hall.
And the town hall, you were talking about the street repair. Do we have any streets finished where Tarrant County can come in and start retopping those streets?
Yes, sir. We present that in the workshop for the fiscal year, the annual fiscal year. And we do have that. There's a section over on Yale, I believe a section on Black Oak that we were doing, and then also we were going to reconstruct that little section of Woodlawn that's really in bad shape that Councilman Holland asked about in the, that's what's scheduled for the year.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if we can get any streets, we're gonna dig up all the streets before we start